Things have been so hard right across Jamaica, in my own constituency of Northeast Manchester. Really, really a hard time. You know, we really have to do everything we can in our power to rid ourselves of this uncaring government.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know time is against us, and for the next 35 minutes, Comrade Wint, we want to, capitalize on this moment with you, sir. Northeast Manchester, let me just delve right into the conversation. For those persons who are not so familiar with Northeast Manchester constituency, could you just tell Jamaica the divisions that make up the constituency of Northeast Manchester?
All right, as Northeast implies, we are to the northeastern side of Manchester, up in the hills. We are adjoining Trelawney, Clarendon on one side, and to a much further side, we northwest, Manchester does the same. Well, Northeast Manchester is comprised of Craighead, Walderston, and the Christiana division. Christiana being the main town. Christiana is a town which serves as a hub for many communities from Trelawney, Clarendon, St. Anne, and the wider Manchester communities. It's a very busy town. The people in Christiana are always working hard. Craighead, mostly farming. We in this side, I would consider ourselves a school town. We have the Hobo Technical High School, the Christiana High School, adjoining right on the border there, Spalding's High School. But despite all of that, we have inadequate space for our children. This is a place that is always buzzing with activity, but people are really, really suffering. Things are really, really hard. Businesses are not doing too well at all.
Certainly. So there are three. Yes. So there are three divisions that make up Northeast Manchester: Walderston, Christiana, and Craighead division. And of the three divisions, Comrade Wint, something special happened last year, February, where no one thought it was possible, but a councillor by the name of O'Neill Evans managed to cup that division, which has been held by the Jamaica Labour Party for over 30 years. How does that make you feel as the People's National Party candidate for Northeast Manchester going into this general election?
34 years. I lift my hat to Councillor O'Neill Evans. Really a man of the soil. Councillor Evans was born right here in Christiana. He's a man who has always worked with the people. I must say to you that in 1 year, Councillor Evans has proven himself. There was a bridge that joins the community of Spring Ground and George North that was in a bad state. The road was closed for a while, and within 1 year, he brought that bridge back up. Bridge repair is normally not something for a councillor, but he insisted that bridge must be brought back up because it connects both communities and help people to traverse between George North and Christiana and from Spring Ground into Spaldings. I must commend him. He's been doing a tremendous job. Still has challenges because we know the councils are not getting the funds that they require to do the job that they require to do.
Yes, certainly. And I'm happy you touched that point, Comrade Wint, where the sitting representative, the councillor, they are not given the resources to do their task. Could you just explain to Jamaicans and certainly those residents in Northeast Manchester who are, if and butting, saying, oh, we have a PNP councillor, but yet still we want so much. Could you please explain to Northeast Manchester how difficult it is when you have PNP councillors, but at the same time you have a JLP MP? They will always sabotage and, withheld resources. So could you just please explain to Northeast Manchester what is happening exactly at this moment when you win your seat and you have a Minister of Local Government who is on the opposite side, who continues to deprive even though you are an elected representative? I think Comrade Wint has been frozen. Comment yes in the comment if you're hearing me. Chat. Are you hearing me, everybody? Persons are hearing me, so I guess it's his from his end. He's having some technical difficulties, I presume. Yes. Anybody, somebody, Tara, the team, could you reach out to him and see if he could let us know what is happening? But until then, we go listen, the devil is a liar this morning, and whatever is happening up there in Northeast Manchester, we are going to expose it this morning. So they could have fight the platform all they want. Comrade Valentin Wint will share what's happening up there in Northeast Manchester. Yes, I presume he's having some issues technically, and so we just exercise some patience and await. Lady Sonia said, I saw you born to win. Yes, Sharon, it's sabotage, man, as usual. You know, this is the platform that they love to hear. This is the platform that get people in the groove each morning politically, and so they're trying, but no weapon, absolutely no weapon. Continue to share, continue to tap, and tell a friend as we reconnect with Comrade Valentin Wint. You know the Wi-Fi, we know the technology is, and so Comrade Valentin Wint is back. I'm seeing him in the chat. I'm going to send you another request, Comrade Wint, so accept when you see the request is sent to you, okay, sir? Just a second. Just a second. Yes, I sent you an invitation, Comrade Wint. Go right ahead and accept. Yeah, man, he's connecting. Thank you guys for your patience. Yes, he's back. He's back.
As I was saying before, you know.
Yes.
The members of parliament are the ones who get the lion's share of the central coffers, really. The Ministry of Community Development that covers the councillors doesn't distribute that much to the councillors at all.
Yes.
Now, just this morning, I was awakened from my sleep by some residents of the Cricket Division. They called me this morning to tell me that it's 3 days that they don't get any water. We don't have a regular water supply in that area, but there's a little area there that we extract water from the river, treat it, and distribute it to the residents in that particular area. They called me this morning to say that it appears as if the light bill wasn't paid because the residents make a contribution so that the light could be paid to have the water pumped to them.
Yes.
So when I called it the pumping station. I spoke to the gentleman there. He says no light is there, but the system is down because the foot valve is damaged. I asked him how long. He said a couple of days now. So I then called Manchester Parish Council, who is in charge of that project, and the gentleman told me yes, they were made aware and they're seeking out install it. I informed them that they need to contact me and let me know that this thing is up and ready before 11 o'clock. Because people, once you get accustomed to a particular system, then, you're going to find it difficult to go and draw water again. So,
certainly.
He has not called me back as yet. But I informed the residents that if at all this repair isn't done by 12 o'clock, I will get a plumber. And I will get that foot valve and have it repaired because we can't have this system down. Now, this is a sad thing because in this day and age, we need a proper water system in the Cricket Division. We need a proper water system in the Christian Division. And certainly we need one in the Wollaston Division. I live in Wollaston Division and I can tell you I have to depend on rainfall. And if rain don't fall, I have to call NWC and say, I want to buy a truckload of water. And that's how I get my water. So if my life go down, I can't get no beer. I can't beer at all.
That's
so
totally
it's really sad at this day and age.
Yes,
It's really not a laughing matter.
Unacceptable. But what does that? But what does that say, Comrade Wint? Northeast Manchester have a member of parliament for over 40 years, and you're saying the residents of the Cricket Division does not have a reliable source of water after having a member of parliament for 40 odd years?
And Cricket is not in the worst position because at least there's a river there and the people are using their initiative to, get water pumped from the river to a treatment facility. One which was it's a community project that brought about this water system.